Flies over a proud republic, a nation that was a cradle of man's progress and culture. Austria's history is as proud and as majestic as her mountains. Life is not easy in the lofty villages. The farmer and the herdsman must work long hours to wrest a living from land that is two-thirds mountainous. The very mountains that make poor farmland have nurtured another crop, a crop of tourists that with each year's harvest is better than the last. Ultra-modern highways climb 8,000 feet to resort areas high in the mountains. Placidly, the cows graze, oblivious to the invaders who come from all parts of the globe to ski on Austria's fabulous slopes. Pasterza Glacier, awesome reminder of the Ice Age that stretches for 6 miles down the slopes of the Großglockner. Everywhere in Austria, there are reminders of romance or its legends. The woods folk still talk of the Archduke who fell in love with the daughter of a woodcutter, renounced his royal heritage, and came to live among them. The country has only small deposits of coal and must import more than half of her supplies. Now, however, she is expanding her hydroelectric resources, and her great lakes and rivers are supplying 3/4 of her electricity. Her mountains may be the major attraction for tourists, but they also hold hidden wealth, ores that have been mined since the dawn of time. Iron, lead, zinc, and copper contribute to the country's economy. However, it is the tourist that is bringing greatest prosperity to Austria. Those who come to challenge the famous ski slopes find railways and highways of daring design that soar up into the very heart of the mountains. Buses cover the next leg of the trip, taking the sportsman still higher to the foot of the chairlift. You can be sure that you never have to walk up, but once there, you're on your own. And while snow skiers still cavort in the mountains, water skiers open the season on the water below. Fabled in song and story, the beautiful Blue Danube. This was the route of many crusades to the Holy Land, and Richard the Lion-Hearted was imprisoned in a castle along its banks. An important waterway through the centuries, the Danube can conjure up tales of brave and wicked knights and their ladies, stories of adventure, and legends that are a strange mixture of fact and fiction. There's nothing an Austrian or the knowing tourist likes better than a lazy trip down the beautiful Danube. Days of constantly changing panorama before arriving at a village on a festival day. Austria is a country of deep religious convictions. St. Stephen's in Vienna is one of the most beautiful cathedrals in Europe. Vienna, the city that evokes the music of Strauss, the romanticism of the Habsburgs, and the gaiety that has ever bloomed here on the Danube. Through the centuries, it has been the great cultural center of Europe. Here, great musicians lived. Here, architecture and medicine, science and painting found most fertile field. Vienna made a quick recovery from the scars of World War II, and all of Austria has made economic progress that is reflected in her bustling capital. Easily found in Vienna are the hand craftsmen who have never let their art die despite the inroads of the machine. Skilled hands, proud hands. The Viennese school of painting found its full glory after the Renaissance, and today its artists carry on in that tradition. After dark Vienna is a carnival of mirth and merriment. Vienna and gaiety are synonymous. Viennese nightlife offers something for everyone. An evening in a Bierstube is a family affair. Music and laughter, those are the ingredients of life in Austria. A voice lifted in song and laughter is a voice that tyrants can't still. A glass for a toast to Vienna and to Austria, a country with a proud past which faces an even prouder future.